Todd here at All American Classics. So what we have here is a 1970 Nova that we bought at Insurance Auto Auctions. It appears to have maybe been in a burning building because there's burnt wood all over the top of it. So you're probably wondering, why did we bought this? I'm wondering the same about now. Why did I buy this? So we saw it on IAA earlier this week, and there's just pictures of it. No pictures under the hood. Just pictures of the exterior, which there's not much there, and there's pictures of the interior. And looking at the interior pictures, I could see this chrome shifter. And so that chrome shifter is a factory shifter, but they use the same shifter on a 3-speed or 4-speed. So, of course, we don't know if it's 3-speed or 4-speed. All we know is it's got a manual shifter. But it's got factory bucket seats, which is pretty unusual in a 70 Nova. So the wheels get turning. Factory floor shifter. Don't know what it's got for an engine. Don't know what it's got for rear end. Don't know if it's disc brake. Don't know if it's got 10 volt. Could have a 12 volt. So we take a chance on it. Winning bid was $150. So that doesn't sound like much of a gamble, 150 bucks. But with Insurance Auto Auctions or any of those auctions, there's a lot of fees involved. So by the time we pay the fees, it's now $350. By the time we pay to have it hauled to us, we're now in at $650. So we're now at a $650 gamble. So we get the car here and we take a peek inside, and sure enough, they are factory bucket seats. Because it's got that bracket there in the middle where the seatbelt hooks are mounted, that would signify that it was a factory bucket seat car, unless somebody went to a lot of work to weld that bracket in. And the shifter, well, it's got the correct shifter. It's hard to tell by looking here, looking down through that hole. But we can see that it's got 3 rods in there. And you go, oh, 3 rods. That'll be a 4-speed. No, not the case. These shifters have a brace on them to brace the shifter. So 1 rod is a brace. The other 2 rods would be reversed, first, second, and third. So we have a 3-speed transmission here that is nearly worthless, has 0 value almost. We end up with a 10-bolt rear end, which has been very hot. So that's a big 0. We still didn't know what was under the hood, so we'll take a peek under the hood. Try to. We got a V8. Don't know at this point whether we got a 307 or a 350. She's been hot. Fuel pumps half melted. Distributors melted. The spacer for the fan is completely melted away. Will it run? Hard to say. I'd say 50-50 chance that we get it to run, but it's been awfully hot, so it's hard to say. Most of the time we do pretty good on these burn cars. I've bought lots of them over the years, and 90% of the time they end up being fairly profitable because no one else wants to take the gamble on them. This time we took a gamble on it. $650, not a huge amount of money, but chances are we're probably going to lose some money on this one. If the engine runs, we might break even, but we probably shouldn't have bought it. But you take that gamble. It's like going to the casino. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. This time we're going to probably take a loss, but we'll go forward, and we'll just have to make more on the next one.